Word on the street is that even after everything that you've endured, you still somehow manage to be someone who is still loving, someone who's still nurturing, someone who's still giving, someone who still is what is this word? Someone who is still excited to help other people. And that is something that so many other people lost going through half of what it is that you went through. What's up, you guys? This is Saray here with Astral Flame 33, here to give you your messages. Dear Source, dear higher selves, we thank you so much for allowing for us to be able to come together across time and space to do this reading. Please ensure that no low vibrational energies, entities, hexes, curses, jinxes, or bindings may manipulate, distort, usurp, or even spike in on this reading. So many people get into this point in their journeys where they're trying to develop right, where they have to choose left or right. Or they'll choose to just stay in the middle, or they'll choose to stay stagnant because of how harsh the real world can actually be. You know, we grew up learning, oh, treat others how you want to be treated, be kind to other people, be the change in the world, all that other stuff. But when it comes to actually putting that into practice, what they don't tell you is that you're going to come across people who are deliberately and intentionally the opposite of that. You faced that, and you had to learn how to still hold on to your goodness despite not having not a single person around you to actually showcase what the blueprint of that looked like, because you were the one who was the blueprint. So where people were stuck, and even you were stuck at some point, right? But instead of staying there, you decided to turn the wheels in your favor, doing your own things to be able to move out of that stuck energy. To be able to move out of that stuck energy. You decided, I don't like the way that people turn into fucking gremlins. You know the Furbies, right? The Furbies, and when they get wet, they turn into those monsters, the gremlins, right? So you have watched people turn into gremlins instead of allowing for themselves to retain their natural, cutesy, fuzzy type of nature, their innocence, their childlike wonder. They lost it, and you instead decided that despite how harsh the world tries to treat you, you're still going to retain that. And because of that, it allowed for you to go down this journey where you were learning your power. You're learning how much to give and how much to not. You're learning also your emotional disposition to be able to regulate yourself, to understand what is hurting me, what is not going to hurt me, and what is something that I don't even need to contend with at all. You learned how to protect yourself, to protect your innocence, to protect your goodness. And because of that, it allows for you to have this stability to you, this groundedness to you that other people have lost, which is why they succumb to their lower baseline gremlin ass energy. So you are the shining example. You are the prototype, right? You are the blueprint, baby. You are the person that everybody is talking shit about because they can't stand how you were able to avoid falling into the pitfalls, the traps that they themselves fell into, where they have lost their innocence and their goodness, but you didn't. You didn't. You instead decided to work with all sides of yourself to be able to make the deliberate choices, to see through the illusions, to understand what is the opportunities that I'm going to go after. What is it that I'm actually going to focus on? And so many times you wanted to stoop to their levels too. You didn't want to always choose the right path, and yet you did. Somehow you found the courage to do so. Somehow you found the courage to do so, and every single time it knocked you down, you allowed for yourself to sit there for a moment, lay down, and rest. So congratulations for retaining your goodness. Thank you for being a light in this world. I love you. I love me.